So I had a little bit of a mishap while making this video. It turns out for most of my clips I actually could not record audio for some reason, and it took me for a real long while to notice. So I'll be doing a little bit of post commentary like I said in the last video, except turns out most of the first video actually went out without a hitch. So yeah, hope you can enjoy nonetheless. First off, I was doing a little bit of agility because I wanted to get that up, because running around with low agility makes me actively wish for death. And while I was running around, I was thinking that I'm going to be playing the league so when it comes out, as I've been playing through all of them so far. And I was thinking that I might actually stream some of that while I play this account. So, you know, I'll be playing on another account while I play leagues, of course. And I was wondering if people actually have interest in watching that, so I could be streaming it and making videos out of the highlights of that if anything interesting actually happens. And I just wanted to gauge people's interest in that, so I'm leaving this clip in as a point to talk about it. Now that we're done with agility for at least a little while, I'll be going over the Castle Wars, and from there I'll be heading all the way to RD, because I want to get my woodcutting up by doing Monk's Friend. And as we're doing Monk's Friend, I can't help but think about the fact that this is going to be one of the most important story-wise quests in the entire game. Surely we're going to be hearing a lot about Brother Omar and his escapades in the future. Right? And here we are finishing a cornerstone of the Runescape story, after we're done partying for the next decade. There we go, 2000 woodcutting XP, getting us all the way to 13 so we can get on with our woodcutting, fletching and fire making. So I did all of one level of fletching, and I realized that it's actually going to be a mistake to do it like this, because I could just skip the early levels by going and doing Tourist Trap. So I'll be ignoring fletching for now. Instead I'll just train fire making. And here we have 30 fire making. We're ready to do the Sea Slug quest. So I'll be heading over to Port Khazard, grabbing myself one swamp paste, and then I'll be done with fishing for now. Holger, do you need help with that? You don't look fine. Okay, I guess it's okay. And after I had done Sea Slug, I went over to Varrock to get my thieving up, because I would need 15, because I would really like to get myself an RD cloak as soon as possible. Right, here we are at the Ham hideout. Time to pickpocket myself at least one rusted sword, but I think I might go for 2 just in case, because I'd really hate to go over there and then fail to get myself one of them appraised because of the fact that it has a low chance of breaking. Okay, well, the fuck? And we're going to the Stronghold of Security, because I realized that I still haven't gone there to get myself the free 10k and the colorful boots, of course. Money. More money. And best in slot fashion unlocked. Looks like it's clipping a little bit, but that's fine, we can work with that. Time to use the money that we got from the Stronghold of Security to do my favorite quest, Father's Abode. Also, Rune Mysteries had to be done. Man, whichever part of the universe I happen to be in is the fashionable one. Also appears that our stepsister is stuck again. Alright, let's do a Client of Corinth real quick. Oh, that wasn't so bad. Now that we're done with the quest, I'll be putting the favor over into Piscarilius. And I will be using all of the XP on mining, if I can find it. There we go. Because I would like to skip the first levels and go straight to do Doric's quest, and from there do the Knight's Sword. And here's where I'll be spending about 15 minutes or so, give or take, as I mine myself a little bit of copper ore to get the 15 mining required for the quest. Alright, so here at SDA, this is my application for Speed Demos Archives for the RuneScape Doric's Quest any percent speed run. Let's go. Alright, I believe that would be the world record. Alright, we just did our first Quizmaster random event. Let's see what's in the first mystery box of the account. I really don't want to talk about it. Might as well fill the second bucket with milk as well while we're at it, because I'm gonna need the second bucket for Plague City at some point. Right now I'll be going over to do Gertrude's cat though. As we're starting the quest, I actually realized that I never asked you guys how long you want these episodes to be, so leave that in the comments right now. The first true boss fight of the account. And we're finally done with the longest boss fight in the game. And we finally get ourselves every single piece for the Druidic ritual, so let's go complete that, and we started with Herblore. Alright, we're done with agility for now. Now that we have 40 agility, I need to go and do Priest in Peril, because I'd like to start doing the Canvas agility course, because as you can see I haven't got a lot of marks of grace, and the Canvas course from my knowledge is the best course for getting marks, so as I finish this lap I'm gonna have to go and try to do the quest. Just because I'd like to get every single possible advantage I can get, I'm going to be killing chickens until I have 18 HP, and I'll be spreading out the melee XP evenly across my attack, strength and defense. Because I really would prefer not dying to the Temple Guardian. Or the first sandwich lady on the account. Never lucky. So just because I'm a big scaredy cat, I brought myself a home telly, but I have no clue if these stats are gonna be good enough to actually kill the thing, because last time I did this quest I did it on a group Ironman and I had higher stats, so I have no clue how this is gonna go. Looks like the stats were just enough, so there's the first fight, and we'll see how the actually difficult fight's gonna go later. So I gave it a bit of thought, and considering I'm almost level 20 attack, I might as well go for that, because I actually did buy myself a Mithril Scimitar from Al-Kharid while I was training earlier. So I'll just be killing men in the Varrock for a bit, because I already remember that the Monk of Zamorak is actually rather difficult, so I'd actually like to have a little bit of extra stats for it. Just got myself an easy clue, and it's a very easy to do step, so I'm gonna take a brief pause on the training, and I'll go see if I can get myself a completed clue. It appears that the next step is also quite doable, so let's keep going. While I happen to be around, I also grabbed myself a Chronicle, because I believe that it will be useful while doing quests later on. This one will have to wait for a while, because I cannot make it the coif nor the sapphire necklace, but I'll get on this very soon. Due to the Monk of Zamorak seeming to hit way more often with magic and also having a higher max hit, I'll be swapping out the chest plate for a leather body that I picked up off of the southern house here. And I'll be getting myself a full inventory of tea again and giving this another go. I also decided to bring one emergency teleport and also a bucket, because I do believe that it's required for the quest. Let me check real quick. Indeed, yeah, I do need the bucket, so let's get going. So I was looking through some easy quests I could do that reward me with combat XP, but it doesn't require me to get more hit points, and I realized that the Vampire Slayer is actually quite possible, so I'll do that one instead. I could also do the Waterfall quest, because now that I don't have 10 hit points, I most likely wouldn't get absolutely destroyed by the Moss Guardian, I believe it's called in the dungeon. So I could also do that one. While I happen to be around, I also picked up the runes for Waterfall quest just in case. So let's go and do a Vampire Slayer first. Also just because I want something a little more sadly than just a backpack, you know, actually giving me some sort of stats, I'll just grab myself a cape from the Highwayman. Alright, let's see if I'm actually capable of killing it with my immense gear. Alright, geez. Looks like I'm not doing this one either. Guess I'm gonna go do Waterfall quest instead. So I went through the wiki and it appears that the Moss Guardian has a max hit of 14, so at my HP of 16 I'll be able to survive exactly one hit. So I'm feeling a little better about this. Also, while we happen to be in the Tree Gnome Village, I'm gonna start the Tree Gnome Village quest, and that allows me to leave the village quicker. So I'm gonna be walking the entire distance to the waterfall because I want to have as much run energy inside as possible, specifically inside the little dungeon and also while passing the fire giants. And we have made it through the first little segment of the quest. Let us carry on. Also turn off the run energy for now. Alright, let's go for the second part that I'm kind of scared of. And there we go, we're through. The quest is pretty much done now. And there we go, we've done Waterfall quest. Now, with these levels, I'm surely gonna be able to go and do myself the Vampire Slayer. There you go. I don't know why my brain lagged for so long while thinking about that name. Alright, now that we've got ourselves a stack of tea again, let's go and game Vampire Slayer another go. Should go a lot better now. Alright, my guy, let's go. Round 2. There we go, that was much easier this time. The dog doesn't want tea. It's the revenge arc, as you can see. And we get ourselves the camo top, slowly making progress towards random event collection logs. So we return to Varrock to go to the Essence Mine and grab myself some Rune Essence, and while I'm also here I'm gonna go and do the Varrock Museum quiz. And we're done with the museum quiz. Time to go deliver the first set of Essence, pick up the Chronicle so I can teleport back and do this second one a little quicker. So as I finish Priest in Peril and get started with the Agility grind again, I'd like to mention that I'm super thankful to all of you who watched the episode 0, left positive comments and subscribed. It truly means so much to me, even if my deadpan delivery doesn't show that. I just wanted to remind you to please tell me in the comments how long you want these videos to be. I personally would go for about 15 minutes or so, but what you want matters more. So that being said, thank you so much for watching, like and subscribe, and have a wonderful day.